The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Canada in the building. Wasiu in the building. My guy. How are you today?
What's going on? On you good, on the lap.
I was just in your city, like literally like 3 days ago. I was just up in Canada.
Yeah, they hit me up. What's up?
Hey, I didn't even think, bro. I didn't even think about it. I was talking to Ghost. Ghost and I was talking.
Yeah, we was waiting for you. We went out for you.
Oh,
man.
you were there too?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I didn't know you was there too.
Man,
Sorry.
that's why you didn't come, because you didn't know I was there.
No, it's not that I didn't know you was there.
If I was there, you would have pulled up. That's what you're saying.
Well, none of my mans was coming. It's like,
Right,
yeah, all right,
right.
come on, think about it this way. Think about it this way, right? You here with all these people, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, yo, like you and I don't even really know each other like that. I'm like, come to the club, but none of your people want to come. You're gonna be like, I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
And all my friends, they was all married in relationships. I was the only single one. So I was putting like in
Yeah, I
between.
feel you.
I was putting between like a rock and a hard place because it was like, damn, do I go out and like turn up in Canada by myself, right? Or do I kick it with them? I'm like, nah, I'm here for him. I can't just like. I
Yeah,
can't just leave.
you could have sneaked out at night, but I feel you.
But next
You're
time,
a good friend. You're a good friend.
yeah, I was trying to be a good friend. I was like, you know what? They were like, Gabe's gonna go be a hoe this weekend. I was like, you know what?
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. We're
nothing wrong with
reclaiming
that.
the word hoe. Reclaiming that.
Reclaiming the word
Yeah,
hoe.
you know, it's not negative.
No, it's not negative. We're just going out and having fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're a free spirit.
Bingo. But y'all got some good food in the city. All right, let me tell you what I noticed about Montreal that's different from, like, obviously here. A lot of y'all food, this is good stuff, it's not bad. But, like, a lot of y'all food stuff is, like, very much, like family style. You know what I'm saying? Where it's, like, you don't just order a meal just for yourself. It's, like, for the table. And everybody picks and eats. At least that's where all the restaurants that we went to.
I don't know. I don't like sharing that much, so maybe I
Me neither.
don't really go to those places. But, I mean, I feel you. But what was your favorite food that you had, though?
Ooh, well, besides, like, the poutine.
Wait, hold on. You got to say it right, because, like, my people are going to be like, yo, you let him say
How do you say
poutine.
it?
Like, it's poutine.
Poutine.
Yeah. Whoa, that was good.
Poutine, yeah.
Exactly. No poutine. That's like some Toronto shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, let's break this down.
All right.
So, in Toronto, they say poutine.
Everyone outside of Quebec says poutine wrong. They say
Okay.
poutine. You know, Americans and people like. Yeah, I don't know. They do have it in Toronto, but like I've never had poutine outside of Quebec, which is a
Really?
province.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know like sometimes Americans don't really be knowing the geography and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like Quebec is the province, kind of like a state for y'all.
Yep.
I live in Montreal, and I've never had poutine outside of my hometown. Because why would I do that?
Right. It's like kind of me having like a chopped cheese if I go anywhere else.
Exactly. Actually, I had a chopped cheese for the first time last night.
Valid?
Yeah, I haven't eaten since. It was too. It was that shit was OD, bro, for real.
Where'd you get it from? Like what corner? Like what-
Munchies.
Munchies?
Yeah, it's a spot called Munchies. Is this valid? It's not good?
You
You should have told me. I didn't know.
Was it in the hood?
Well, listen, I don't know.
Where are you staying at right now?
In Brooklyn.
Okay, we're in Brooklyn.
Where in Brooklyn? Where we staying in Brooklyn? Yeah.
Crown Heights area?
What's that?
But-
It's not valid?
Well, I mean, like, I don't know Munchies like that.
Damn, you dissing it. You
I don't
being
know.
nice,
No, I'm
though.
not dissing. It could have been.
You being
great.
nice, though. It's cool.
It
You
could have been
being nice
great.
about it.
It could have been great. I don't know, but like, I don't know. I feel like if it's not, if
Listen, I'm not the one that dissed Crown Heights. It's not me. I was a part of it.
I'm not dissing Crown. I love Crown Heights. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I see what you're trying to do there. Don't
Listen,
do
I'm
that.
just trying to protect
no
myself,
one's talking
bro.
about Crown Heights here. I'm not even talking about Crown Heights. I'm just talking about this Munchie spot that you got it from. Look, if you're not getting a chopped cheese from a corner store, right? If you don't walk in and they ain't like a Spanish guy or a Middle Eastern man behind that thing making the sandwich, it's not valid.
So racism.
Huh?
So that's racist.
Just like Rush Hour.
That was good.
You like that, right?
That was good. That was
Yo,
good.
you try to come on, bro. You try to play me?
No,
You see, you try to keep me on my toes.
listen,
I'm good too, bro.
Yeah, you good.
Okay, cool.
That's how we testing each other. That's it.
Cool, yeah. It's
I
like,
got
you know what I'm saying? It's like if you came out here and they were serving poutine and it wasn't somebody from Canada making it, you'd be like,
Nah, it was somebody from Montreal
from
or
Montreal,
Quebec.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
from Montreal, Quebec making
Exactly.
it. Then you're like, oh, wait, maybe this ain't gonna slap the way it's
I would
supposed to
never
slap.
have it. I've had opportunity. I went to Vancouver. They're like, yo, it's somebody from Quebec that's making it. And I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm not in the proper geographic location. I'm not doing that shit. For what? Like, nah, I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good.
Well, aside from the food talk, yeah, I really love Montreal. It's beautiful. We did like the little climb up the hill in the middle of this.
Right, Montreal.
What's it called?
Montreal.
Montreal. I'm not gonna be able to say that, but
Now you got it. Montreal.
Montreal.
See?
I'm nice.
I give
Come
you a
on.
solid. That's 6.9 on 10. That's dope.
Yeah, next time I'm out in Montreal, ladies, hit me up.
You know what
Y'all
I'm
got
saying?
some beautiful ladies in the city too.
Yeah, we do.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I didn't get to go to the
Allegedly, I don't know.
Allegedly.
I can't, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be careful how the words I use.
Oh, okay. Got you. Well, I'm gonna go to Toronto. Well, then let's talk about Toronto. So I'm gonna go to Toronto next. You know what I'm saying? But I'm
Yeah.
excited to have you here, bro. How long you in New York for?
We here till Sunday.
Okay, cool.
So 3 more days.
Just like a little press tour for the album.
Yeah. You know what
Dope.
I'm saying? Checking it out. honestly, we came here for food, music, checking out the scenery and shit like that. See what's up.
And then any work you get done in between just gets done.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, fire.
Yeah.
Because it was funny because when Marco first sent me, I was getting familiar with you. With the new project, there's like a really big gap.
Yeah.
There's like a really big gap between
Like 5 years.
5 well, yeah, 5 years. Yeah, 5 years goes left. Yeah. But what happened? What was
So
going on?
I started dabbling into like electronic music,
Okay.
and I was doing a lot of collaborations during that time. And then like I started working on this project in 2021 in October, and I'm like, all right, finally, I think it's time to come back and really do some rap shit. And then yeah, I was really just working on EDM stuff. I made a bunch of records with a guy named Apache. Shout out Apache.
Shout out Pashi.
Yeah, I was on tour with him and stuff like that on the EDM side of shit. So
Fire.
yeah. No.
How'd you like doing that?
It's a different crowd. It's different energy, but it's crazy. Like rave culture is like whole different thing. Like it was my first show, and then a girl was like, "Hey, can you sign my titty?" I was like, "Am I allowed to cuss you?" Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, can you sign my titty? I was like, "Sure." That was my first time doing it. Like first show, going out there, and I'm like, "Okay, these people would really be going crazy."
You're like, I love EDM.
Yeah, I love. That's why I love EDM for real.
Yeah. And then, but so you decided to take that break just to be a part of like the EDM scene for a while.
Yeah, just really building my portfolio in that scene. You know what I'm saying? And then waiting slowly. I mean, I made other projects, but it wasn't really the right time until like now. We're like, you know what? It's time to come back.
Right. With all due respect, EDM takes you a lot further than hip hop anyway.
100%.
Like, there's so many like
Because hip hop is like pop music now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
pretty much, yeah.
it's really gate kept. It's like it's really all about how much money you got, what labels you with, and shit like that.
Yeah.
EDM is really still bubbling. It's like hip hop back in the 80s,
Yeah.
90s. You know
And
what
it's
I'm saying?
everywhere.
It's everywhere, and everybody like fucks with it. Everybody's like wants to work together. Okay, it's really based off of do we love this music? Is this work? Whatever. It's not really based off politics
Or
anything
beef
like
and
that.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Unlike
It's gonna
hip-hop.
get there eventually, but for now we good. I think.
EDM people gonna have ops.
Yeah, I be seeing some Twitter beef on EDM and the EDM side of things. I'm like, that's interesting.
Nah,
it's not like
people's-
hip hop beef though.
EDM people spinning each other's blocks would be like the funniest shit I ever seen in my life. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Whose bass is louder? That's really
yeah,
bugging.
who's basically like they're not even spinning each other's blocks for violence. They just
Yeah.
blasting like it's like I don't know. I'm trying to think of like two big EDM artists like Tiesto and like what's another big EDM artist like
Calvin Harris.
You consider Calvin? Yeah. All right. Like imagine like Tiesto's just spinning Calvin Harris' like
Yeah.
$1 trillion mansion, just blasting like
They
20.
got too much money. I feel you. You
Yeah.
can't beef if you got that much money. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
well,
saying?
yeah, you can't be, and even like I feel like some of the smaller EDM DJs, like it's not easy to get put on, obviously, because I
Yeah.
don't think it's ever easy to get put on in any genre. But I do feel like there's more open spaces for them to like do
100%.
things, because like they're DJs, they're needed, they're just needed in general. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
And that was part of my reason too to hop into that world because it's like you said, it's really DJ based.
Yeah.
Not many vocalists. So I'm
Yeah.
like, why not just fill the void?
Yeah, not saying rappers aren't needed. Well, of course we need rappers, but like it's just like there's always a need for a DJ.
Yeah.
There's not always a need for a rapper.
Yeah, that's
at a
facts.
party. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like I definitely understand. I'm sure you probably made a good amount of money in that space too.
I mean, hey, you talking loud, bro. What's up?
I ain't pocket watching you. I'm just saying. Yo,
No,
bro,
yeah, it's good. It's been good. It's been good for real.
you keep me on my toes. It's okay.
No, I'm making sure we on the right. You know what I'm saying?
We on
Nah,
the right
I'm playing.
track.
No, for real.
But
It's been good though.
Why the return back to hip hop then?
Because it's my first love.
Mm.
I always loved doing it. And I talked to my manager. I always wanted to put shit out, but he's like, yeah, it's not the right time. We got to wait till everything lines up properly, and this is the time.
So what made this time work better than, or what made this time like the right time versus like I don't know?
Honestly, I felt like EDM was me kind of, when LeBron went to Miami and he said you kind of had to go to college, and that's what it felt like. I really had to learn a lot of different shit, like learn how to go on beats that I wasn't accustomed to, learn how to work with different types of people. And now coming back, I'm like, you know what? I know how to do this. I know how to do the run. I know how to be a little different.
Yeah.
Not like the same old, okay, you know what I'm saying? The same old formula. It's a little bit different, bringing some new flavors to it. And now I felt like, you know what? I've had significant time in this world. Let me try to bring some of that fruit back.
I like that though, because it's just like also you want to just go and experience new things. You want to go and like live your life and shit like that,
100%.
which I feel like you were able to do, and you kind of you could bring it back. You brought it back.
Yeah.
You brought it back with you to hip hop, like whatever you learned. Like I don't know, I feel like it's like in the mid 2010s when there was like every hit, like there would be hip hop records, and then they would have like an EDM breakdown in the middle.
Yeah.
It's like that's gonna come back again.
It dropped
one day.
100%.
That's gonna come back again one
Yeah.
day. Like
It's
one-
already started. It's bubbling.
Yeah, because right now we're in like a gangster rap era again with like drill and other types of music. But then eventually it's like after that, it's either gonna like it's like a cycle. It's either gonna pivot to like extremely lyrical hip hop again, or it's gonna pivot to like EDM hip hop again. And it's just like,
like-
which way are we going?
It's like fashion, bro. Everything's gonna circle back. Like
Facts.
I remember wearing like 5X t-shirts in 2003, and then that shit went out of fashion, and now kind of coming back a little bit. I'm staying away from it. I'm never going back to that.
Oh, I'm never wearing a 5X t-shirt.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good.
But I wear like a extra large. You know, I like a little baggy.
Yeah, I feel you.
Not
A
like
little bit, but not like OD.
Yeah, yeah. We don't want to be looking like we at the source.
I used to wear like 3 shirts too, like 4X under the 3X under the 2X. Like, what the fuck were we doing? I don't know, but that was.
Yeah, the white tees, like the Hanes white tees. He's just like, why am I wearing
Bro,
this?
it's like, and you only see like the lower half of your leg.
Right.
It was just, yeah, it was not.
Were you rapping back then?
Of course.
Okay.
That's what I was doing. So I want to be 50 Cent, bro. What are you talking about? And Pat Poose with the hat mad low and cat yo, I was trying to.
There's some old ass album covers where you were like a triple X white tee.
There's a possibility. I don't know. Who said that? There's no. Nah. It ain't that. Was
I know it's out there. I know it's out there.
It's a different name.
It only goes back to like 2015.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. 2012? That was a different era. Like 2009, that was something different too.
I feel like if I typed in Wasiu, no, you know, I might.
Nah, you won't even be there.
I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm gonna do that to you, my brother.
Appreciate it, bro.
But you got a love for anime though, right?
Yeah, I love anime.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, of course. That's my first anime.
Okay, I think that's all of our first animes.
Yeah, that's like how the North Americans really got introduced to anime, like really started loving it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like crazy on anime, but my cousins are like real anime heads, and they tell me the good ones to watch. I go watch those, like Attack on Titan, you know what I'm saying, One Piece, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and then you incorporate it into your MT aliens, MT alien. How do you
MT aliens? It's like AT aliens.
MT aliens. Yeah.
You play? Yo, you know that? You know how to say MT aliens? You just messing with me? I see you. Yeah, MT aliens.
You messing with me?
Never. I'm in Quebec. We don't make jokes actually.
Y'all just don't make jokes.
We just speak French. See, that wasn't supposed to be a joke. That's crazy, bro. Why are you laughing?
He said we don't make jokes. We just speak French. Is speaking French supposed to be funny?
Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm asking you.
So first you dissing Crown House, now you're dissing the whole Quebec, the whole French language? That's crazy. Yo, I'm not a part of this, bro.
I'm not even saying
Quebec,
that.
c'est call this.
What the fuck did you
Don't
just
worry
say?
about
What the fuck did you just say?
It's in the subtitles, bro. You gotta read it.
No, it's not gonna be in the subtitles because YouTube don't even know how to do that the right way. So
Yeah, so now we're just in YouTube.
I'm definitely just. Oh no, big YouTube K in this building. Big YouTube K. They be demonetizing my shit all the time. I'm on them. That's
Okay.
why. That's why I don't
So you
like
spinning
it.
a block on YouTube.
Huh? Absolutely.
100%.
On YouTube headquarters, absolutely.
I might join you. I'll be with you.
Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
They disrespecting the artists.
Yeah.
100%. Especially black and brown communities. Like, let's talk about it. Anyway, I'm not even gonna go into that. It's a whole thing with YouTube. But with you right now, right? Are you going on tour this year? Like, what are we kind of working on?
So working on pushing this album right now, and I'm definitely going to be going back on tour with Apache, and then, you know, starting to incorporate the hip hop shit into the EDM. I'm really working on bridging everything together. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be that bridge.
I feel like there's a really cool, like, kind of what you did today here with the performance. I feel like there's like a really dope synergy that you could bring that into like a live performance on tour too.
100%.
I don't know if that's
The real goal is to have a lot of live performance aspect. Like even with Apache, now he's going back on tour, but with a brass orchestra.
That's fire.
And ideally, he wants to have like the whole, you know what I'm saying, the whole orchestra. But like, you know, you got to start little by little. You got to show and prove. And we've done like a few performances, actually one in Montreal and Oshiaga. And it was with the brass orchestra was there. It was actually, it was crazy.
Kind of like a proof of concept. Like you got to like
Exactly.
show that you could do like with a couple people and then.
100%. And now we're going to Paris actually in like 2 weeks.
Oh, fire.
Yeah, with the brass orchestra and everything. So it's going to be dope.
How many overseas shows did you do when you were touring?
So it was my first time in Europe. I went like in November.
Okay.
And I did 7 dates.
Oh, damn.
It was crazy. I was opening for Apache, and then I had like 4 records with him too, because his biggest songs is with me. So I had to open his set, and I also went back on his set. It was crazy, madness. Like we're going to a country where people don't even speak English, and I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna be received, but I told you, EDM crowds just like go crazy. As long as it's good music and they fuck with the energy,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's fire though. So when it comes to, so you're going on tour again, right? What else you got planned for this year? Another project now that we back in the swing of hip hop and doing all
100%.
that?
I already started working on the project. I want to do like I was like playing around with it at first, but like this whole project I just dropped, CANDYLAND, out now. I want to do a French version of it
Oh, I like that.
and call it Tel Bonbon. So I'm working on that.
What's that mean? Same thing?
CANDYLAND.
Okay,
Yeah,
same
yeah.
thing. I'm just asking.
No, I thought you were trying to play with me again.
No, I was actually very serious on
Yeah, I
that.
know. Tel Bonbon. Yeah, so I'm working on trying to do that. Obviously, English is my first language, French is my second language, so it's gonna be taking a little bit more time. But I feel like it would be really dope to have a French project out. you know what I'm saying, just the French version of the whole album. So
Yeah.
I think it'll be dope.
I think that's fire because that also opens you up to like a new audience too. Because I'm sure like obviously in like Quebec, like most people do the dual language.
Yeah,
thing,
exactly.
especially from what I know is out there at the very least. But like now it's like when you go to Europe, you could be like, oh hey, like if you don't understand what I'm saying in English,
Yeah.
here's my French project. now,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? I think that's pretty fire.
Actually, my homegirl was talking to me about a K-pop group. I forgot the name. Blackpink.
Oh yeah, Blackpink.
And she was telling me about like she went to see them and it was crazy. And then but apparently she wanted to go see them in Japan. But then her sister was like, "Yo, all the songs gonna be in Japanese." She's like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, they have like when they go into not every different country, but like they go to different countries. Let's say in Japan, and they have like the same songs but in Japanese." I'm like, "That's a great idea." And I'm like, "I'm gonna do that."
That's a good ass idea. So you're gonna drop that sometime this year.
Yeah.
Dope.
Later on this year, I got other projects I'm working on too. Working on a lot mad videos for this one, and then project with Apache, like a record with Apache coming out probably later this year too. So it's gonna be moving.
Is it hard to not like it's obviously not hard to translate what you're saying, right? But is it hard to get it to fit where you want it on the beat? That's something that I always thought about when you try to transfer turn like the English record into the French record.
Yeah. So it's gonna have the advantage that I have is that I actually know the language.
Obviously.
So it's like you can't just directly translate shit sometimes. You're gonna have to, at least if you get the sense of whatever you're trying to say, that's what's gonna help me. So I'm like, it won't be exactly the same rhyme pattern, it won't be exactly the same words, but if I'm conveying the same message, I'll be able to do that. So so you can't directly translate it, but if you know the language well enough, you'll be able to keep the same cadence, keep the same, you know what I'm saying, like rhyme and structure a little bit, but change a little bit of the words.
That's fire. Yeah. I'm excited for that, man.
Appreciate it.
Well, congrats on everything. Out now, the performance and the freestyle. The performance is super dope too, so make sure you please go check that out. We're gonna get those up on streaming for y'all, so make sure you look out for that. Before we get out of here, anything else you want to let the fans know, where they can follow you at, all that good stuff? Now is the time to do it. This camera right here.
Which one? This one? No.
That one.
Afro Wasiu on all socials. That's Afro Wasiu, Wasiu. Candyland out right now. Whole bunch of other shit coming. To Quebec, sit fuck you English callers.
There you go. Well, make sure you go follow him. Go show him some love. Go run up Candyland out now. The French project is on the way. Freestyle out now. Performance out now. Go show some love. Go show some support. Love is free. Support is free. But y'all already knew that. Until next time, on the radar. We out. Bye, my guy.
Cat.
That was fun.